Hey guys, Ryno Bones here doing my first toy unboxing of the new year. Right now I've got these 3 Batman figures here, picked them all up from Walgreens. They were $4.99 each because they were on sale. I just checked on Amazon and they range anywhere between $9 and $20, so I think I got a pretty good deal. These are the 12-inch figures from the Rebirth line. We've got Rebirth, Rebirth Blue, and Rebirth Tactical. I think I'm going to start with a regular one. As you guys should know by now, I have absolutely no interest in saving the packaging or not having my toys out on a shelf, so sorry if this makes you upset. Figure number 1. For a cheapo from Walgreens, this is surprisingly good. The plastic feels great in the hand. It does have good articulation. It moves at the shoulders, and it moves at the elbows, kind of. This one's a little bit stuck. There we go. And moves at the wrist. There is no waist articulation there. He doesn't swivel and he doesn't bend. On the legs, he can do the splits, and he's got some articulation there at the knee, but good rotation there at the hips. Cape is kind of garbage. It is very shiny cloth. Yeah, that's kind of a lame duck cape. Right here on his bottom, we've got all of that information. Head does rotate, so that's good. We're going to get some pretty good action poses out of this. So, checking out the paint here, the decals have been put on pretty well. Of course, black plastic for the lower legs, black plastic here. It does appear to be painted. Pretty decent, really. Face. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the camera here, but one eye appears to have a really tiny pinpoint pupil, and that is absolutely the creepiest thing I've ever seen. I know it's a blemish, but I kind of want to do it on the other eye as well. Let's see if you can check that out up there. Focus. Focus. Focus on the bat face. Here, I'm going to duck down. Check that out. Pretty. Nice! I'm going to get some good poses out of this. Next up, Blue Bat. Alright, obviously the exact same casting as the black one. Again, strangely enough, the left arm was a little bit difficult to bend. Right arm does just fine. How strange that they would both have the same flaw. There are a few blemishes here. The head has some really nasty knots from casting. Or injection molding, whatever it's done, but yeah, this head looks absolutely terrible. I'm really disappointed by that. I'm going to have to definitely do a repaint on this. Same articulation as before. Going to get some good poses out of it. Same silly, tacky, shiny cape as the other one. It just is blue. However, all of those negatives doesn't distract from the way that this is a blue Batman, and he's my favorite. I still absolutely like this guy. That's so neat. I like him. And I learned my lesson before. I do have my light up there on top of the camera, so you'll be able to see these guys. Last but not least, we've got the Tactical Rebirth Batman. Same articulation as the other figures, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Head moves. Oh, got good movement on this head. Legs do the splits, and they bend at the knee. The shiny plastic here really looks kind of nice. This one is very reminiscent of the Injustice Batman, the metal one. And I got one of those in my closet. I'm going to take a look at him pretty soon. But yeah, this is actually looks really cool. The shiny plastic is so nice. You can see here we do have some extra flashing around the arms here. That's kind of sad. Probably going to scrape that off. I thought it might be glue, but no, it's just a blemish in the plastic. Check him out there. Yeah, check out those shoulders. That one right there. Look at that, how nasty. Cape is exactly the same as the other ones. Yeah, definitely cut off of the same piece of cloth. Articulation again, just fine. I don't mind him. I think he's going to look pretty cool up on my shelf. Out of all 3 of these, Blue Boy's my favorite. This one's probably next in line. This guy, as much as I enjoy the shininess and the difference between this one and the other ones, gosh, he's definitely going to be number 3 here. I'd probably put him below some of the ones I've got back there on my shelf already, some of the other 12-inch figures. One thing I do want to point out are their little bat knees here. That just kind of cracks me up. Why do they need little bats on their knees? Is it like that on all the figures? I don't think so. I think I would have noticed that before. One thing I definitely want to point out is the shiny tactical Batman here. The plastic, not only is it shiny, it's a different type of plastic than these other ones. These guys feel more rubbery. They just feel sturdier. They feel more secure. This guy feels kind of cheap. And it's surprising because this one, last time I checked, was the most expensive out of the 3. Followed by this one, and this one, of course, being the cheapest because he's the one everybody would get anyways. But, you know what? For $12 for those 3 figures, I think I did pretty good. I'm not going to complain too much, and they are going to look fantastic up on my shelf. I cannot wait to start doing some more toy unboxings, showing off some of my new figures here. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you all later. Bye.